Hey everyone, I'm so happy you're here. I'm Dr. Maria Luque with Fitness and Menopause, and this is your weekly summary. If you're new to Fitness and Menopause, I do these every week to kind of catch you up on what I've talked about during the week. So I know everyone's super busy. You don't have time to read everything that you really want to read. So these are designed to just kind of give you the two big takeaway points about topics that I've talked about. And if you have time, you can always head over to my website at fitnessandmenopause.com and read a little bit more about each of the topics. Three topics that we've covered last week, which are the core, how to train it, should you train it? And the answer to the latter one is, of course, you should train it. The core is an incredibly important part of your body for stability overall. So how to train it? I think a lot of people associate sit-ups and planks, kind of those movements, with core training. And those are great, but core should always be worked out from all sorts of angles. One of my favorite ways to include core is to do overhead movements, and that it'll be your takeaway point number 2. So adding some weight and doing an overhead movement to add that stabilization to the core and really making it work. Now think about you going on an airplane and you need to put that bag in that overhead compartment, or you have high cabinets, you got to put things up. Those are all things, or your children or grandchildren or anyone, you want to, lift them up. Like this overhead stuff happens all the time. It's quite functional. And I know it's been thrown a lot, but it actually is. So give it a try. And that is one of my biggest ways to train the core, by adding overhead movements and single leg movements with overhead. So adding some difficulty in the balance. There's a lot of ways. So train the core from all angles. Topic number 2, booze in the body. Does it mix? Should you stop? The last one, I can't tell you to do. I know there's people that are on either side, just like you got to completely stop, you don't. And there's research to back both of them up. That is a very personal decision. I personally am an advocate of quality of life. So if a glass of wine in the evening helps you to take the edge off the day, or just gets you to unwind and gets you to relax, I feel like there's a much bigger benefit in that than you obsessing over other things, or a glass of wine with lunch with friends. So I'm not saying associate quality of life with alcohol, but if a glass of water we're drinking helps, then who's anyone to tell you not to do it? Okay. Number 3 is insomnia in menopause. I know it's a very big issue, and it has detrimental effects on quality of life. If you don't sleep, everything else kind of falls apart. So for clinical insomnia, there's a few things, well, really 2 big things that have shown to help, which are, of course, hormone replacement therapy, which has over and over been shown to work. I'm not telling you that you should do that. It's a very personal decision, but this research does indicate that it's very effective. A non-hormonal approach would be cognitive behavioral therapy. That's a word right there. Actually, it's been shown to be extremely efficient with insomnia, anxiety, and a lot of other issues. It's a type of speech therapy. So if you want to learn more about that, check out my blog on that one. And for lesser severe forms of insomnia, physical exercise has also shown some great results. So again, not necessarily for clinical insomnia, but if you want to try physical activity, give it a shot by not working out close to bedtime. Another thing would be to, like, walking has been shown to work a lot. So more like a lower intensity. Also helps with anxiety a lot. Mindfulness exercises and Tai Chi, like those kinds of things have shown to, like, moderate to lighter exercise to help with sleep. Now, I hope that all of this helped a little bit. They're just little nuggets. Again, if you want to have more information, head on over to my website. It's fitnessandmenopause.com, and you can learn a whole lot more about all of the topics I talked about today, and all of the other topics that I've talked about before, and the ones that will come in the future, because I will keep on updating and sharing information. And so I will see you very soon. And don't forget, most importantly, stay curious, unafraid, and armed with knowledge. I'll see you soon. Bye.